Sky blue gradient tint, flash blue mirror on the RayBan Nomad, bold style. Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to the Hicks Brunson Eyewear YouTube channel. I am your friendly neighborhood optician, Daniel Brunson, and on this channel, I like to talk about all of my favorite independent eyewear designers. I like to talk about new releases from those designers, and I talk a lot about today's topic, which is a custom tinted Transitions lens that all of you out there just can't seem to get enough of. And so we love creating these custom designs for our clients. And we had a client send us, let's grab it here. We had a client send us a RayBan Nomad that we did a gradient flash blue, or we did a gradient blue tint with a flash blue mirror. So I'm going to get into that in just a moment. But if you want to see more content like that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. All right, so let's get into today's topic. As previously mentioned, had a client send us this RayBan Nomad frame. Now the Nomad, let's just talk about this frame for a second. You see that's got a really beefy, thick, and chunky temple. This is a 54 eye size, a 17 bridge. This is the polished black color, nice thick bridge. This is very like what I would call Buddy Holly-esque. You look at old pictures, real thick upswoop, maybe not as upswept as the glasses that Buddy Holly wore, but this is kind of the essence of that look. Really bold design, really bold move, really bold statement, signature look. You know, you wear this out in public a lot and you're going to kind of become known for having this as your signature look. So what did we do? Well, what should you do in a polished black frame like this, but a sky blue gradient tint? And let's start with the tint color. This is sky blue gradient, and it's a really nice, cool blue tone. And we did it on a 30% density, which is a nice indoor density. And it fades to clear in the bottom. So really nice blue color, looks great in the black frame. And what we did was we put a flash blue mirror. And of course, pardon me, while I consult my notes, we combined it with a Transitions XTRActive Brown lens, which this combo, I think it was about maybe three years ago, we did the same exact combo, blue gradient tint, flash blue mirror, Transitions XTRActive Brown in a frame. And I think it was the first video I made with this combination, and it just went wild. And so many of you out there love it so much. It's become the most popular tint and transitions combo that we do here now. We don't always do it with a flash blue mirror, but we did this one with a flash blue mirror. So let's take a look at it. You'll see what immediately you notice if you've looked at tint percentages. 30% is a good indoor tint. You throw that flash blue mirror on top of there, and it definitely creates the appearance that it is a little bit darker here. And so, and it just really adds to the cool factor of this, this whole look. The blue tint, the flash blue mirror, such a good complementary color to the polished black frame. And I'm just going to kind of give you a nice view of the sides here. You can see what I was talking about, that nice, thick, chunky temple. Such a bold look, such a cool look, really. And I've noticed something about this frame. We don't do very much like this style where it's this thick and bold. You don't have a lot of people wearing this look. So if you start wearing, a bolder, thick, black, chunky frame like this, it really does set you apart in your eyewear look, and that becomes why I call it a signature look. So let's take a look at the Transitions color. So I'll go ahead and activate this, and I think I'm just going to do the left lens first so we can see a before and after. So here you have the indoor 30% with the flash blue. Here you have what it looks like when you've got the Transitions XTRActive Brown, and you'll notice as I slowly kind of move around in the light, you'll catch glimmers of that blue. And I just love how the blue mirror looks when you pair it with the brown. It tones it down. When you pair the blue mirror with the gray, the gray behind the blue mirror certainly makes the blue mirror pop a lot more. But if you want to tone down the blue mirror, you can still see the brown notes a little bit behind the blue mirror. It creates a really cool look. Let's go ahead and darken the other lens up just so we can get a good view of what this is, what this looks like when you're in full-on outdoor mode. So you take these outside and you've got a really sharp looking pair of sunglasses. Such a good look. The blue mirror is one of the mirrors that I've talked about mirrors a lot in the past. You know, gold and silver are kind of your classic mirrors. Man, blue, I feel like we do more blue than we do either one of those. I think blue's taken over as a classic look. It's just really awesome, really an awesome look. And that brings me to my next segment of the video. You know, of course, you could send us something like this if you wanted to replicate this kind of look. But what are some other looks that we have here that we carry at Hicks Brunson that would make sense to maybe add a look like this to? And the first frame that came to mind is the T. Henri Daytona. I've got a separate video all about the Daytona that I'll link to in this video. This is the asteroid color. And the Daytona is a beautiful frame. Polished black, gold core wires, titanium, unique detailed design work with 18 karat gold plating. Although if you like the Daytona, you might not want to wait too long to grab this one because these are limited edition, number 99 of only 199 pieces made. That's from designer T. Henri. But what are some other great classics that have been around? One that's been around since the 60s that I personally wear all the time. I've had it in my personal collection for, I don't know, about 10 years now. This is the 000, polished black. Comes in a lot of other colors, but you take the 000 here in the polished black color and you throw a blue gradient tint in it, especially with the blue mirror, and you've got a very chic look. The 000 is a 50 eye size, a 22 bridge. It fits most faces really well. The bridge, if frames tend to fit high on you, this bridge is a little bit built up and it does fit up high, kind of has this upward angle to it. So it's so very 60s. And that's because it's been around since the 60s. I think it was last year, the homage to the 000 from Masunaga is the 100, 52 eye, 21 bridge, polished black. They gave it gold 7-barrel titanium hinges. The 000 black color had silver hinges. What is another look that would work really well? How about the Gotti? The model of this frame is called Hombi. And this is actually not a polished black. This is a dark navy blue. And that's why I picked it. It's a 54i 19 bridge. But how awesome would this look? You throw a blue mirror in this with the brown transitions and a light blue tint, or even without the mirror. You just throw a blue mirror in this frame here, and this would look incredible. So again, this is the model Hombi by Gotti. And if you're not familiar with Gotti, I haven't done very many videos on them. I think I've done a few. I'll link to one of them here. Hand-polished acetate, absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. See if I can get a good look at the hand-polished acetate. And this is a company that's based out of Switzerland. And they're so fanatical about the quality of their hand polish that they inscribe the name of the person in the factory who hand polished each frame. It's on each frame. This one says hand polished by Irene. So very beautiful work. Hinges look like they're on a miter cut. I won't get into too many details because that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about ideas that you could pair a custom blue, sky blue gradient tint with a Transitions lens and possibly a blue mirror, just like we did in the Nomad right here. Thank you so much for watching this video today. As I said, if you're new to the channel and you want to see more content like this, I really appreciate you being here. Just hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next video.